What's up, dudes and dudettes? It's me, Triple B 780. Tonight, I'm gonna be telling you guys about my experience of when I went to WinterFest at Kings Island. Yep, for the very first time in my life. So let me get this straight. Well, it all started when my Nana and Papa picked me up while I was getting ready. Around the late afternoon, we went to Ruby Tuesday to eat. So yeah, I had steak there and it was fine. But then, well, if you hate Ruby Tuesday, then that's fine. Your opinion is respected. All right. Anyways, back to the story. To be honest, when we went to Kings Island, like, what I noticed is that there were a bunch of there were some people who were going there. Like, I was surprised that so many people showed up. We were walking all the way to the entrance. They were playing a lot of modern Christmas music. They did play some old ones, but they played a lot of modern ones this year. So when we went in there, we walked around, and I had a selfie with this guy named Jack Frost, and that guy who portrayed Jack Frost at Kings Island, I think I know who he is. He looked familiar to me. He must be the same guy who worked with me at Haunt as one of the clowns at Kings Island's Howling Haunt last year, this year and last year. So yeah. However, for like, when I went to, so yeah. So we walked around and then later on we got ourselves hot chocolate, and bought a souvenir mug. And they said if you buy one with the pass, then you'll get free refills for only one visit you're visiting. But when you visit Kings Island over and over and over, you can get it only costs you $1 to get a refill for hot chocolate. So yeah, but the lines were kind of long. The park was so crowded on like Black Friday. I did not really expect it, but okay. But I did expect several people, not just too many. Actually, well, a lot of recently these days theme parks are like really crowded. So yeah. Unfortunately, fortunately, so I went near the bandstand and filmed and a little bit of the ceremony when they were counting down to light up the tree, the 70-foot tall Christmas tree that covers the Eiffel Tower. I thought it looked really awesome. They now have LED lights. Most of the park was open. We went around. We went to and yeah. Once we got hot chocolates, we saw some shows around. We saw a lot of shows around, except for a couple of them. We went to this. First off, we went to this area called Charlie Brown's Christmas Town, which is in Plant Snoopy, which I still don't like Plant Snoopy, but Charlie Brown's Charlie Brown's Christmas Town was really good. I mean, the music they play, like, they just played the Peanuts music in there, and I thought it was way better. But I did not ride on any kids' rides. There were some areas I did not get to go. I did not even go through. I went through most of the areas except for one. We went to. So we went to Water. So yeah, while we were walking around, we went to this. We went to the Rivertown Wonderland. Before that, we went through Tribon's tree lot. It was so cool and nice. But when we went to the Rivertown Wonderland, we stopped at like like to watch that to see if they're like there's like an animatronic there's an animatronic deer and an animatronic moose. They were all just talking weird, like just being weird. I was like, it made me cringe, actually. Yeah, I kind of did. So, let's see. Well, we were still walking around. We were going to ride the train, but the line for it was too long. And for Mystic Timbers, I mean, it is open during Winterfest, but unfortunately, we did not get to ride on it because it was like, it's kind of too cold to ride on roller coasters, honestly. The only roller coaster that's open is Mystic Timbers. The rest in like Tribon's Christmas Town, Rivertown Wonderland, Coney Alpha Village. Oh yeah, Coney Alpha Village. We went through like areas of like Christmas lights. When we went to Coney Alpha Village, we saw this little antique car thing with a bunch of other characters like elves. While we were walking around, when they got out there and greeted people, some guests thought they were funny, but I was like, ew. I was like, okay. I was like, I mean, they were okay. But then, while we were walking, like, we saw this, animatronic. We saw another animatronic. It was another one. It was an elf. It wasn't an elf, but it was actually a troll. But he sounded like an elf. When he stood up, he was talking. He did not have the He did not have the deep voice. His voice was even higher to make him sound like an elf. I mean, that was kind of strange, honestly. Yeah, I thought it was kind of strange. But it was okay. They were okay. So yeah. We saw some areas like we went through the Coca-Cola Polar Bear Plaza. And best of all, we checked out the Action Ice Zone. Yep. And we watched some ice. Sorry, I cleared my throat. We watched some cool stuff like the ice, like how they make ice we saw them making ice sculptures, and I thought they were so cool. Yeah. But later on, we went around, we saw some Christmas, and we went into a few Christmas shops. Yeah. But then later on, I decided that we decided to go see some shows. First one I saw, some indoor shows. The first one I saw was Charlie Brown's Christmas Spectacular, and I thought it was awesome. I thought it was way better than Origins. The Peanuts characters were great. The stage looked really cool. It was the second time I ever went to the Kings Island Theater to see a show. I mean, I've been there a few times, especially when I saw Snoopy Rocks on Ice in 2011. But this year I decided to see it since people haven't wanted me to go see some shows in the KI Theater recently. Yeah. So yeah. But later on, we were in line to get like get more hot chocolate, like as a refill. But the bad thing is the line was still too long. While we were getting close, I decided to go see a little bit of. I decided to go see Tinker's Toy Factory in the Fest House, also known as Tinker's Spielzug House. But I missed like a chunk of it, but I only saw a bit of it in person. I did watch it on YouTube and it was good, but I saw a bit of it on YouTube, but I saw a bit of it in person, and I thought it was really good. Except there were a bunch of changes, like, yeah. And also we saw a little bit of Cool Old Christmas while we were walking around. Yeah, there were a lot. There were shows that were showing. They were okay. So yeah, all of them except for like A Peanut's Guide to Christmas get 4 out of 5. Yep. And since it was getting cold outside, we were going to leave soon. But then, yeah, we walked around. There were a lot of lights, around, kind of like the Festival of Lights in the Cincinnati Zoo. You know, the only ride I rode on was Zephyr, and I thought it was good. I wish I could have rode him in September. So that would have been fun. But hey, okay. Why would I? I mean, yeah. But then later on, but then we left around like 9:30 p.m. to get ready to go home because it was about to close soon, and yeah. Oh, and they used the house facade as an entrance for Winterfest this year. A haunted house facade. They turned it into a Christmas house facade, like a Santa's facade, like kind of like Santa's workshop. Yeah. Or actually a regular house facade for, like, you know, Christmas. That was kind of cool. Alright. That's all for now. I mean, yeah, I thought it was really good. Like, what do I think of Winterfest? I thought it was awesome. The stores, restaurants, attractions, shows, rides, lights, Christmas characters, and other stuff. We saw that guy who portrays Scrooge, not the puppet, but the guy. He thought it was kind of cool. Yeah. So yeah, that's all for now. And everything else was good. Well, that's all for now. Well, it had really good theming. Well, that's all I would like to say, guys. That's my review on Winterfest. I'm going to give it 4.5 out of 5 stars, since it's awesome. I'm probably going to give it a 9 out of 10, because there are some things that are, like, cringy, but it's not really that bad at all. Like, most of the Winterfest event is awesome. If you have not been to the one at Kings Island, Carowinds, Worlds of Wonder, California's Great America this year, I totally recommend you should check it out. It's awesome. It is fun for the whole family. It doesn't end until the Christmas fun will never end until December 30th, and it's only gonna be closed on like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day for multiple reasons. So yeah. Well, that's all for now, guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and that's all I would like to say. That's my review on Kings Island's Winterfest. This is Triple B 780 signing off.